Hello Taurus, welcome into the channel. This is your July reading, but whenever you find it, it's the universe's way of saying there's something here for you. Now, if your higher self led you here, then settle in because we're going to be getting into it today. The goddess card that I pulled for you is, and I'm probably going to be saying this wrong, Zhu Xuanjing, the mystic of peace. Now, she's all about finding a stillness beneath the chaos of the 3D and acting from a place of love. Even when there are so many distractions around us, she reminds us that there's always the peace at the eye of the storm. So I'm going to look into your energies now and see what July may have in store for you. There could be one little message here for you, just one little sentence that will ping your awareness in a way that Source wants you to hear it, or the whole thing might resonate, but either way, you're here for a reason, Taurus. So let's see, what energies does Taurus need to know about? This is a general reading. You might want to check out your rising sign, your moon sign, your Venus sign, or your North Node also. Now, my channel is for the divine beings, the sovereign beings who really want to get a grasp of life and really want to understand the mechanisms of the universe. So my channel isn't for people who just want to hear what they want to hear at an ego level. My channel is for those who really want to learn their sovereignty and their divine power. Okay, messages for Taurus, please. So yeah, if you're into occultism, if you're into the law of attraction, make sure you subscribe, because I'm going to be bringing out more videos about how to create your own reality, about the ways and mechanisms of the universe on a separate channel in the future. So be sure to subscribe if you're into occultism, if you consider yourself a divine being, a chosen one, a light worker. My work is for you guys most of all, but all are welcome. Okay, let's see what July holds. Okay, we've got the Death card first up. Transformation. Okay, July could be like a portal into another realm for you. You could be transforming some aspect of yourself. Okay, we've got the Nine of Swords. One more, please, for the first row. One more for the first row. Okay. Okay, so to me, it looks like you may have waited quite a while for a situation to change. Something that was stressful, something that wasn't ideal. I feel like July's bringing that opportunity for transformation into your life. Now, they're giving me the phrase, when you do the same thing over and over, you've got to expect the same result. So I feel like your mindset is shifting, and therein you are commanding the universe to give you something different, okay? Instead of chasing your tail with a certain situation or relationship, something that's brought you a lot of stress, and I feel like you invested in it heavily. There is going to be a change in July. Wow, look at this. We've got the Nine of Pentacles showing up for you. So I feel like you're really going to be finding your power here in July. I feel like you're going to have had enough with something. I feel like you're just going to be putting your foot down and realizing that peace is priceless, and that you can't create or grow anything that is valuable from a place of stress, from a place of drama, that you've got to put your peace first and really find solid footing in and of yourself. Like, you've got to be the one to provide yourself stability. No looking outside of yourself, no investing your energy in the wrong people, but really taking control here. I like this. It's almost like you've seen the light in July with this beautiful sun behind this figure here, and you're realizing your value. You could also have been waiting for money to come through, and that may come through in July. Let's see what else shows up. Okay, we've got the Six of Cups. This is to do with nostalgia, good memories, people from childhood, people from the past, and people that you can make good memories with now, in the here and now, knowing that every moment is a memory that's being made, right, in the current now moment. Let's see what else. Two of Wands. Okay, you may decide on a certain direction with someone from your past. It's almost like you're looking back as well. You're looking back at what you cherish. You're really sort of getting to know yourself via this musing on the past, and really sort of seeing things differently. I feel like you're going to be looking at situations differently and seeing how much of a blessing certain things actually were. This is a whole new vantage point coming in for you. And I feel like you've waited a long time for this. You've waited a long time for this transformative energy to hit you. We've got the Five of Wands, which I actually like this. When the Nine of Swords comes out, this is almost like you getting your fight back. You getting your gusto back. You realizing, you know, that you don't have to take anything you don't want to take, and that you're actually a really powerful being. I feel like you're reconnecting to source here. Nine of Pentacles. You're realizing if you want something done, you've got to do it yourself. And there's a great amount of fire in this Five of Wands. There's this great sense of you really sticking up for yourself and not letting anyone walk all over you anymore. You might be looking back on a past relationship and realizing that you had a lot more affection for someone than you might have than you might have felt before, because it's almost like you're looking back on something, or someone's coming back around into your vision. You might just see them on Facebook or whatever. Not that I promote the use of such mind controlling platforms, but it's almost like you're seeing that someone actually was better to you than you previously thought they were. Maybe that energy is helping you in your now moment, helping you sort of find your value, you know, someone who treated you really well. Let's see what else. We've got the Magician here as well. So again, I feel like you're really going to be finding a place of knowing your own power, knowing you've got everything you need, okay? This is about you being enough to transform your life and really move yourself into much more of a stable place, of an abundant place, taking the best and leaving the rest. And I feel like you're moving forward with brilliant energy. And actually, again, transformation. You really want to go through these wands and you want to get to the other side. And I feel like you're determined to do it in July. I really do. You've got the fight you need. We've got the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. And also, wow, look at this. We've got the Justice, the Two of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. So I feel like you knowing who you are and what you want is really putting you in a stable place where I'm really getting the sense that you're done with the drama. You're done with waiting for people to see things your way. You're done even with elements of yourself, right? You're done with battling with elements of yourself and, you know, battling with that lower mind versus your divinity. You're deciding in July to really take your God-given divinity, to take your power and to really make something beautiful out of it. Yeah, there is a sense of peace with this Nine of Pentacles as well. This is like you realizing, you know, you're seeing things differently. There's like this big shift. Yeah, we've got Justice coming out again while I'm shuffling these. I feel like you're realizing the power of balance and the power of peace, and really realizing that you don't want to manifest from a place of stress or a place of, they're telling me, desperation. I feel like you're going to be looking at yourself and thinking, God, why did I put up with that person's behavior? And this happens to all of us, right? We get pulled in. We get pulled into certain situations and dramas because it's almost addictive. We've already invested in people or situations, and it can be hard to pull out when you feel like, I've invested so much into this situation and nothing's changed, you know? But I feel like now you're deciding, you know what, I don't care how long I've been in a certain situation. I don't care what this person meant to me before. I've got to do what's best for me. And I've got to take responsibility for the reality I'm creating. And I love to see this. I feel like you could have a soulmate connection coming in on a whole new timeline to this this one up here. Let's see. Show me the Six of Cups. Balance. Yeah, reciprocity. Big changes. Major arcana energy. So once you balance yourself out and you realize your value and you don't budge on your standards and you start manifesting and alchemizing from that positioning, from that vantage point, then the universe has to join you where you're at. The universe has to respond to your command. And again, this Magician on this card, he's peaceful because he understands his infinite power and how he literally can manifest anything he wants. And I feel like you're going for gold here with the Four of Wands. I mean, we've got the Six of Cups and the Four of Wands, so I feel like finding a partner that you can really build a legacy with is really important to you. Someone who's honest, someone who's just, someone who really, you know, sees you for you and sees your value. that could definitely be coming in July. I feel like you've conjured up something that's going to make you feel like it's worthy of celebration. Show me the Nine of Pentacles. Death again. Yeah, look at this. You're transforming. Double death card energy. You're really going over this bridge here. Let me show you this. You're going over the bridge. You're going into a new level of your life. And you're choosing this because you know how powerful you are. You're transforming into the Nine of Pentacles energy. And you know what happens when we do that? The Ten of Pentacles isn't far behind. The Ten of Pentacles is all about legacy. It's all about what you want to be remembered for when you're gone from this incarnation. But also it's about tribe. It's about family. It's about building something really stable, really solid, really beautiful. In fact, I feel like all of the minor arcana cards all lead up to the top of the pyramid, which is this full manifestation of your dreams, being around people that are your people, that you can build with, construct a reality with, people with good hearts, people who've balanced out their emotions, balanced out their spirituality, and balanced their thinking. The swords, the cups, the wands, leading to the manifestation, leading to the pentacles. Show me the Two of Wands, please, Spirit. Show me. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. So this is abundance, Taurus. This is like, you know, really solid, actually really solid Taurus energy I'm getting from these pentacles. You know, really earthy, really practical, but also glowing with that Venus energy, that Venusian sparkle. You do like the finer things in life. You like luxuries. You like being recognized and valued. And I feel like in July, you're not going to be taking any half measures. It's all or nothing. And I feel like you're giving yourself your all. And that will start showing up in your reality. You're going to start feeling better. People are going to start responding to you differently. They're going to start treating you better because they're responding to this shift in your vibration. And I feel like, yeah, for a lot of you watching this, I feel like you are going to attract in someone who's way more on your level. And I feel like you're going to be grateful that things ended in the past with other people because they might have been responding or drawn in by a different signal that you were putting out, a lower frequency version of you. And I feel like now you've accessed a higher frequency version of yourself and you're not going back. You are literally heading to a whole new place. I'm getting overseas for one of you, a whole new land with this Four of Wands. Let me clarify. Let me clarify the Five of Wands, the Moon. I feel like people are going to wonder where this newfound fire in you came from. But there's more here. It's almost like you're fighting for something and you know it's out there somewhere, but you don't quite know what it is yet, but you're putting your faith in, which the universe always supports. The universe loves someone who's brave, someone who thinks, you know what, I don't know exactly who my soulmate is yet, but I know they're out there somewhere and I will not settle for less. Show me one more to go with the Moon. One more for the Moon. Two of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you don't know yet where you're headed, but you know you're headed somewhere better. You know you're headed towards people who appreciate you more. And that faith, I can feel it coming through in the reading. It's solid. Okay, so your faith is becoming solidified. It's becoming real. You're pulling it in consciously. You're pulling in faith consciously, and the universe is like, yes, I love a sovereign being. Okay, if that's what you want, that's what we must give you. And you're magicking this up here. Show me the Magician. Magician energies. Nine of Swords. Again, the Nine of Swords. Show me more, Spirit. King of Cups. So you may have been dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, someone who was a bit of a nightmare, or this could represent anyone that you were in love with, that you sort of, you know, invested with, that you saw as your ideal. You see this cup here, this Holy Grail, someone caused you a bit of a nightmare. They're telling me it could be a Gemini as well with this Magician card. Show me more. I feel like this person has given you the fuel you need to really become the best version of yourself. I feel like they're the one who, without them, you might not have realised. Now, they may have treated you badly, but oftentimes when people treat us like absolute dirt, that's when we've really revolt against their regime. And that's when we really feel like, no, that's when our higher self shines through even more powerfully. Now, this person might have taught you how powerful you actually are. I feel like there's something to do with that here. Someone who came along, yeah, look, High Priestess and the World. There we go. This person taught you about your divine connection by being the way they were, right? By not appreciating you, by putting you through a nightmare. They've taught you your value here. And there's no going back. I don't feel like there's any going back with this situation. 4 of Wands, please. 4 of Wands. Yeah, look at this. 10 of Cups. You might have a lot of Aries in your chart, because I just did a reading for Aries and they got the 10 of Cups twice, okay? This is really you going after your happily ever after here. Getting yourself into a situation that you won't ever have to run away from. You can really invest in, you know, something that is second to none. It is the top situation you could possibly conjure up or line up with vibrationally. And I feel like you've got this, Taurus. I feel like you're valuing yourself. You're hitting higher frequencies than you've ever hit before. And the universe is recognizing that you recognize your sovereignty now. And trust me, once you recognize your sovereignty, that's when we really start seeing the rewards in our physicality, in our physical environment. I want to be nosy. Show me more. Show me more about this 10 of Cups. Page of Wands. So yeah, it might feel like you're going off on an adventure on your own at first, but you kind of instinctively know where you're heading, and you know it's going to be better than where you were before. There's been a lot of energy that's really forced you to transform here, and I feel like you should really be at peace with the fact that you are conjuring up much more powerful situations, more powerful people who will really have your back and really be a part of your family, of your soul group, and really nourish you. Show me the Page of Wands. Yeah, look. So you're starting off with the 9 of Cups, following what you dream of, okay? I love seeing the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles in the same reading. That shows me that you are in complete alignment, or you will be very soon. And you're choosing yourself. You're choosing... I feel like this person from your past was sort of trying to pull you out of who you really were, and you were forced to really take stock of who you are and what you value, and realize that no one's mindset, no one's preferences are more important than your own. And you had to keep this fire burning. The Page of Wands represents, you know, a small little flame that needs to be nurtured into a roaring inferno. Now, you're going to find your wish fulfillment. You're going to literally be reveling in your own energies and what makes you happy and what's good for you. And then along comes the tribe. But first off, you transform into this this beautiful 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups energy, okay? You do it yourself, and then others who are like you, the version of you on this frequency, your higher self, the best version of you, the real you, the divine you, will be met with others who are supposed to be part of your soul tribe and really supposed to be with you on your journey. Something about meditation here with this gorgeous goddess that we've pulled, Zhu Xuanjing. Let me pull this closest just in case you want to Google it. You see? Yeah. Something about meditation to really quiet your own thoughts up and really get discipline over the mind. You know, really find that place of stillness. We do literally live in an endless now moment, and when you can get to that place in your mind where you can feel the infinity of it all, that's when real power starts to join you, Taurus, okay? I love this for you. This is really you glowing up and really enjoying yourself, and then being joined, look at this, the star energy, then really being joined by others who are like you. And Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck, clarity from the divine, that you're on the right path, that you're leaving your nightmares behind, but also this is clarity for you that everything you did go through, it wasn't for nothing. It was almost like a rite of passage that you had to go through to make you realize how valuable you were and make you realize that you actually did want to invest in yourself. This was something that had to happen to transform you. We've got the Nine of Swords twice and also the Death card twice. So this situation you went through that felt quite hellish or quite stressful, you know, I'm hearing trauma, poison. It was almost like poison for your soul. It was pulling you lower and lower in vibration, but it was to make you have this urge to really rise back up and join up with your higher self and start really channeling your higher self into your life. And you're doing a great job. 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups. You're doing an excellent job, Taurus. I'm going to pull from the Moon cards. Just know you didn't suffer for nothing, okay? The Divine really wants to get the message across that this was something you probably picked for yourself to go through before you even incarnated in this lifetime. So less looking back, less regrets, okay? Being stable in your now moment, really appreciating your now moment. They want you to find a place of calm with meditation. You might want to go for a walk or running or do something. Artwork is good also, to really bring your conscious focus into the now moment, to stop going over things that may be repeating in your mind, and to know that you're always divinely protected no matter how chaotic things feel, no matter how much we can look back on a storyline in our life and think, oh my God, how did I conjure that one up? How on earth did I end up in that situation? What did I do to deserve that? But Spirit wants you to know this thing had to happen to make you realize your true value and your true worth. And for a lot of you, to make you realize how powerful you are. We've got the High Priestess energy here. It's almost like you were getting instincts in a situation you were in. You were feeling a frequency that you had to realize, was you really being psychic? That your powers really do exist, that you really can feel energy. That could have been a big part of it for a lot of you. High Priestess energy, right? This situation was an investment in your future, as much as it might have been painful and confusing, I'm getting. Let me just clarify here. Show me this Nine of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, and the Death, Spirit, please. Yeah, heartbreak. Excuse me, whacking my elbow on the table. And we've got the Devil on the bottom of the deck. So this heartbreak had to happen. But I feel like you are the victor. You are the victorious one. You've still got a big heart. You can find peace whenever you need to find peace. And as mad as it sounds, that storyline in your life was an investment in your future. Show me, Spirit. What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know? Most important energy for Taurus. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. And on the bottom of the deck, we've got what do you need to release. I feel like a lot of you have got a lot of mind chatter, a lot of repeating energies, you know, stuff that keeps popping into your head from the past or whatever. But I feel like you've made or you will make a really firm decision. I feel like this situation has already made you make a really firm decision to really see yourself in the best light possible, to see yourself as being as valuable, precious. They're telling me precious one, especially with the Nine of Pentacles, the Star card, the High Priestess. I feel like you're really precious to the universe, and I feel like they want you to communicate. With communication is key. For the odd one or two of you, something could be coming back from the past. And I don't really want to talk about twin flame stuff because I don't want to promote any toxic thinking in those who need to let someone from the past go. But there could be for one of you out there something that does need to be rejoined up, right? Show me energies for this one. Show me energies. 6 of Pentacles. So there may be a reciprocal flow of energy for one of you out there. For others of you, you were dealing with a toxic, low vibrational person and you want to leave it where it is. But for others, there's like one person out there who needs to know that they do need to reach out and speak to somebody. The majority of you, there's someone new coming in here. And I feel like they are going to be very important. Yeah, I feel like you may need to be a bit more peaceful when you communicate with this person. Try and communicate with them from a new level. do new things that you've never done before when this new person comes in. Communicate in a way you haven't communicated before. Step out of your comfort zone. So maybe like some of you that are a bit too defensive, and Spirit wants to give you the heads up to kind of smooth out your energies and to not be defensive with the new person because of what the old person did. That could be relevant for some of you. Show me a guiding star card, please, for our Taurians. Guiding star. I channel my spirituality each and every time I step outside to admire the night sky. So yeah, I feel like, you know, High Priestess and communication is key coming out. I feel like you need to meditate. I feel like you need to connect with your guides. I feel like you need to really connect with your higher self. You could do a YouTube guided meditation to connect with your higher self. And I feel like that's a really important step on your journey to do that. Interesting energy. I'm going to pull from the Sacred Traveler now. Yeah, I feel like for the majority of you, you know that you can't go back to this old person. You know they were too nightmarish, too much of a heartbreak, and you've changed too much. You've come too far. So I don't want you guys like literally like thinking, oh, this person's going to come back. No, I sort of feel bad saying it, but there's one person out there who needs to hear it. The rest of you, behave yourselves. Spirit's saying behave yourself. If this person is a nightmarish devil, don't even convince yourself that they were speaking that message for you, okay? I'm going to have to be harsh here because I want to be a responsible channeler. The person I'm speaking to who does need to reach out and communicate with someone that, you know, is right for them, you will know who you are, and the rest of you, you've got Spirit's telling me to tell you, behave, all right? And don't think that any devil is for you. Journey by moonlight, believe in magic. Again, there's something about the moon here. Connecting to that energy, the peacefulness of the moon. They're telling me the peacefulness of the moon is incomparable. It's almost like they want you to find this Zen state of being. So you can really, this is all about you this month, Taurus. This is all about you. And they want you to put relationships, you know, not on the back burner, but they want you to just have faith that what's meant for you will always find you magnetically. Have faith that the universe is your perfect dating agency, okay? You don't need to put any efforts into anything other than just nourishing yourself and getting yourself up to peak condition. Spiritually, emotionally, physically, you know. All of these things are connected. Our mind, body, spirit are all connected. The temple of our body is connected to our mind and our spirituality. You pulled Kitsune. I will show you whom to trust. So again, Spirit really wants to drill the message in. Don't trust anyone you've already been shown that you cannot trust. Okay, and you will. It will be made obvious to you who you can trust at the right time, in the right way, by the universe, okay? I'm going to pull an ancestor card. Can I have an ancestor card for our beautiful Taurians? What do they need to know? Dancer of beginnings. Yes, yes, yes. I love that. New beginnings, Taurus. Okay, and we've got the Hunter of Vision on the bottom of the deck. Hold your vision with how much you love yourself and how much you value your opinions. And know that your imprint on this universe really matters. You being a unique version of God, a unique portion of source is so important. And I feel like some of you have been dealing with someone who tried to cancel that out. They tried to cancel out you flowing your essence around the universe. And now that's stopped because you're solidified. You are stable in your Nine of Pentacles energy. And you need to value that and find peace with it. And know that the universe is always cooking things up behind the scenes. I feel like it's a real priority for you to find this peaceful energy within yourself in July. Value peace above all other things. And you can't go wrong when you do that. Then anyone who is a chaos-causing narcissist, they have to be removed from your timeline. It's universal law. Keeps you safe. Give me an angel card for Taurus, please. Angel card. Okay, it says, the angels love you. We are proud of your achievements. So you're never alone, Taurus, okay? And the more peace you find, the more you'll feel these energies joining you. Energies that fully support you and fully see you how you truly are. as a radiant being, as a radiant portion of source, of the divine. You can hear those sirens. It's like a little confirmation. Yes, you are divine. Yes, and they're telling me you're on fire for some of you. You may be looking hotter than ever or feeling hotter than ever. There's like this defiance here. Like if someone tried to pull you down, you're defiantly being like, no, I know I'm hot. I know I'm someone's first choice. I know I'm it. You know, I don't know if you say that anywhere else, but we say that in the UK. You are it, Taurus, okay? And no one can tell you otherwise. Show me compass cards for Taurus. Compass cards. Compass cards for Taurus. Right, we've got solar chakra, okay? So if you've been drained in a situation, if you felt tired or whatever, meditate and visualize your solar plexus, your solar chakra, the life force energy chakra, which is just underneath your chest, right in the middle. I think they call it your diaphragm, right at the top of your belly, right in the middle. That's where your solar plexus is. Meditate and envision light going into your solar plexus, and it really does recharge it up. And like I said at the beginning of the reading, it's like the sunshine here. You need to get that sunshine and that radiance back. And I feel like you're doing a good job. Show me a couple more for Taurus, please, Spirit. 2 more compass cards. Okay, we've got new stage and we've got Mercury telling me, again, with the key at the bottom of the deck, right? There's something here about communication. Communication with the ethers. But it's definitely a new stage, okay? A new stage for you this month. So even if you're talking to someone you spoke to before, for that one rare person I was speaking about who has been dealing with someone that needs to go forward with you into a tribal situation, they need to be at a new stage, and so do you. And if that person isn't fully at a new stage, then they're not the, you know, then you can't start a new stage with someone who's still in the same old stagnant energies. The universe will show you who to trust, and I feel like it'll be really obvious. So don't make this message fit if you know deep down someone you've been dealing with will never ever change, because they can put on a good act, okay? If you've been dealing with a narcissist or someone like that, they'll put on an act for like maybe 2 days and it'll go back to the same old crap, and it will feel even worse when you were hoping it was new after all, you know, after all the upgrades you've done on yourself. So be solid. Communication is key, okay? And look, we've got throat chakra showing up here. So I feel like you're going to be communicating with the non-physical or with this new person. And I feel like you really need to wipe the slate clean energetically. For those of you hoping for a new person to come in, you've got to be in your best version of yourself to really make the most of this connection. And, you know, let it go to these beautiful new tribal levels. But make sure in the next connection you get into that you are really asserting who you are. And make sure, you know, in the first stages of that relationship that you put out, because it's really alchemical when we meet someone in a romantic relationship. You need to make sure you plant the right seeds in that person's consciousness by communicating in the right ways and prioritizing yourself, making sure they know how valuable you are, making sure they realize what you want from a situation and what you feel you deserve. So let them know, okay, Taurus? I hope this reading has helped. Make sure you meditate, find that level of peace. Hit that like button, like, comment, share, subscribe. I've really enjoyed reading for you. Lots of love.